man, so Islam Makhachev is at an IBA boxing event in Dubai. The same boxing event you saw that random face-off between Conor McGregor and Peter Yan. You also saw it in the video, you also saw in another video, you also saw Islam Makhachev ringside on the other side of Conor McGregor. It was super random. If you haven't seen it, it's all over Twitter, but I posted it in my last video too. You guys could go watch it, if not, whatever. Now, Islam Makhachev is going to do an interview right now. I'm about to play for you, and I'll read it out loud. It's in Russian, but there's subtitles. I'll read it so it's easier for you guys, or if you could read it too. But I'm a huge Arman Tsarukyan fan. I'm Armenian. I'm a huge Arman Tsarukyan fan. I'm also a huge Islam fan, okay? And you watch this and let me know if Arman Tsarukyan is ever going to get a rematch with Islam Makhachev is in lightweight, or if Charles Oliveira is ever going to get a rematch with Islam Makhachev in lightweight, man. Check this out. Islam, how do you like the knockout by Arman? What feelings did you have at that moment? Well, it was a good knockout, to be honest. After that fight, I think he said loudly that he had won the top. Well, he is approaching the title chance, I would say. He said that he could knock you out in the first round. He already had a chance. He already had the chance to knock me out, but he didn't succeed. He didn't win a single round. Let him train more, he will grow up. Do you think you will see him in the cage again, or do you not believe in it? If he will pass one more fight confidently, then the UFC leadership will give him a chance. Why not? Would you be interested in a rematch with Arman or Oliveira? To be honest, I've already told I'm not that interested in rematches. Because if you want to win someone in a good way, you have to add new names. There's Gaethje, who I would say deserves a fight. I think it would be more interesting to fight him. When is this fight possible? I think in March, maybe. In March, there's a tournament in Riyadh, and then a tournament in Miami. I suppose if the fight takes place, then it's in Miami. Most likely, yes, at the number event. Islam, what is your ideal fight? The second belt. I did not choose an opponent. The second belt is the fight of a dream. This is what motivates me at the moment. What would it be ideal ending of your career? The ideal ending to win both belts. To defend both belts, I've already defended one. Now I have to defend the second one. I think it's already, I don't know. Maybe if there's some new motivation, but this is the highest step for me now. Do you think that you will fight until 40? Until 40? No. Maybe a couple years more. First of all, ultimately, the UFC does the matchmaking, right? I know he's saying, I'd rather do this, I want to do this, I want to do that. But UFC does the matchmaking. And I'm pretty sure he could influence it a little. Like, he's a huge star, bro. Let's be real, dog. But UFC does the matchmaking. But in the beginning, after he says it was an impressive knockout by Arman, as you can see here, he says he is approaching the title chance. Okay? He said he is approaching the title chance. And then afterwards, they said, oh, Arman said he could knock you out in the first round. And he said he already had the chance. He couldn't. First of all, Arman was 22 years old, right? Back then, when he first fought him. He was 22 years old. It was a short notice fight. And it was his UFC debut, right? And it was a great fight. It went to decision. I understand. Islam won unanimously, but just go watch that fight. I'm not saying Arman won whatsoever. But given those circumstances, 22 years old, first UFC debut, short notice, come on, dog. Just that, in my opinion, like, I hope the rematch happens. I hope Islam says, hey, dog, just because of that, I need to get back at you. You know, this isn't like a fight that happened a couple months ago, bro. The Charles Oliveira fight, like, he finished them easily, right? Islam finished them easily. So if he says, like, I don't want to give Charles a chance, I kind of understand. Because he finished them easily. But the Arman fight, bro, like, come on, dog. The guy was 22 years old, UFC debut, short notice, and you guys went to decision. But whatever, man. Now, I don't think that rematch is ever going to happen. This is just my opinion. After seeing this, if I would have to judge, after seeing this, I know he said, oh, the UFC is going to give him a title chance. He says, oh, the UFC, if he wins one more dominantly, the UFC will give him a title chance and this, that. But he also said, my dream is to win another belt. So if he goes up a division, which it seems like he's going to do after Gaethje, you see, he says, hey, Gaethje deserves it. So he wants to fight Gaethje. He doesn't want anything to do with Charles or Arman. This is just how I read this. If I'm wrong, let me know. The way it seems like Islam Makhachev will fight Justin Gaethje, then he'll move up at the division. That's just, and he'll probably vacate. Obviously, he'll probably vacate the lightweight belt. And Arman Tsarukyan is not going to get his rematch with Islam. I mean, he did say, "Oh, the UFC is going to give him a title shot once he wins one more," but he doesn't really say like it's going to be with me. He says, "Oh, I don't want to do rematches, this, that." So that's what it seems like, and I hope, man. Like I like Islam, bro. I'm a huge Arman Tsarukyan fan. Like I said, I'm Armenian. I'm riding for Arman. I'm riding with Arman, bro. Like, but come on, Islam, please, dog. Come on, dog. You guys are neighbors, bro. Armenia, Dagestan, Russia. So we're all neighbors, dog. Just give Arman Tsarukyan that rematch, dog. Please, dog. Please. But once again, you saw this interview, man. You heard this interview. What it looks like to me is he wants Gaethje. Why? In my opinion, Gaethje is an easier fight than Arman or Charles Oliveira. That's just my opinion. Gaethje's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I think he's a monster. But he wants Gaethje. He's going to fight Gaethje, most likely beat him. He's going to vacate the lightweight belt, go to a second division, win a title. I mean, I'm guessing he's going to win a title. I mean, Islam is amazing. But you saw that. That's his dream. I want to win a title. I want to win a second belt. I want to defend the second belt. And he's talking about retiring in a couple years. So, I don't know, man. I hope this Arman Islam rematch happens. But the way he was talking, it doesn't. Don't get me wrong. This is translated. It's not exact. But the way he was talking, like, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen, man. And please, Islam, give Arman Tsarukyan the rematch, man. Please, dog. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. It'll mean the world to me if you like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the noti. Thank you so much for watching.